Hello everyone, my name is Tim Buckland and I have the pleasure of presenting some learnings I gained from the 2016 HEC Sustainability Case Competition in Montreal. To set the stage very quickly and very briefly, I was selected for this team and brought on without selecting it. So full disclosure, I had a great relationship with the people on the team. However, we had never worked together on a case competition before. So after practicing with the team and trying to learn everything I could about sustainability, we had an almost ready to go slide deck. And the journey started with a quick trip to Montreal. So upon arriving, we had a little bit of time to refine our presentation before submitting to the competition for the next day. So our team was an interesting mix of personalities and skill sets. So it contributed to some tension before supplying the actual presentation to the competition. And as I'll discuss a little bit later, this is an incredible opportunity to learn skills that could be applied after I finished my schooling. So to take a small step back, and this is 100% from my perspective, I believe a successful case competition team has four components. You need technical presentation expertise. You need somebody that can tell a story and builds a story into your presentation. You need somebody that can go through the finances or explain the finances to the judges. And finally, you need content expertise. As this was a sustainability case competition, you need sustainability case expert or sustainability background expertise. So I would say that our team was very much focused on content. We used a lot of analysis and didn't really involve a lot of the other components. Just to be clear, I don't mean that each person brings one specific expertise to the table, but as a team, you want to be able to capture all of these different areas. So in the end, we presented a very strong case. It had a few holes, and I think with more experience, which I'll explain in 1 second, we'd be able to do a better job. So there were a couple of things that I learned from joining a team rather than selecting a team. The first of which was coming in and observing. So that understanding piece, you're able to actually see where gaps are on the team. And that's very useful in being able to change the direction or change the course of your presentation on the fly. The second one is agility. Once you find those gaps, you have to be able to jump in and be more generalist rather than having those specific skill sets that you generally bring to the table. So in my case, I'm very much a storyteller and a presentation expert. And those roles were already taken, as you'd imagine, coming in as late as I did to this case. And I think talking to the last one, the expertise or the war wound piece, where you learn from experience, that would be something that I'd be able to do more readily now than I did in this case. So you learn a lot going through case competitions, and I would say one of the greatest learnings that you get is being able to apply this in the real world. Very rarely do you get to pick your team or the people that you work with. So being able to observe, be agile, and have experience in this area is very important for later on in your career.